Peace. My name is Self-Knowledge Born Along. Today's mathematics is wisdom, equality, or being born to build or destroy. I got a question for y'all. When you think about wisdom, what do you think about? Yes, in my culture is wise words being spoken and also deals with your ways and your actions, but what do you think about wisdom? Do you look at wisdom as somebody else supplying it for you, giving you the information so you can move forward? Or do you use your wisdom to bring forth equality from your own resources after the information's been given to you? You know, not leaning on somebody else's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding so you could bring forth equality. No, you do your own knowledge, your own wisdom, and your own understanding so you could bring forth equality. Don't lean on anybody else's. Yes, you could obtain information from others and do the research, so you could bring forth equality. Equality is to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It also means to be equally balanced in everything, balancing yourself, balancing your ways and your actions, the things that you say and, the things that you do, you know, that should bring forth balance. That's dealing with equality. Now, when you deal with equality, what's the next step? What are you going to do? Are you going to build? Are you going to add on to it, which is the process of building? Or are you going to use your equality to destroy, which is to take away? What are you going to do? What steps are you going to take? How are you going to bring forth universal change, into your civilization, And I say your civilization because that's your duty. Your duty is to civilize others who don't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to do it their own selves. You give others that process so they could build and add on to their civilization. What they say, each one teach one. And just like you may teach others certain things, they have to learn what's being taught. That goes both ways. That brings forth civilization, you know, you know, and the things that I've been taught and the things that I teach others, it brings forth civilization. But when we all combine together, when we all build together, when we all add on, that completes one unit. That's just one unit. We have separate civilizations, but at the end of the day, it's all one unit when we all come together to add on. That's a process of building. How I see things might not be the way you see things, but it's got to be something that we could do for one another to come together for one common cause. You know, you know, that's how we bring forth our social equality, coming together for one common cause. Social means to advocate a group of people or a society of people for one common cause. A group of men or a society of men for one common cause. When I say men, I'm not just talking about the male, I'm talking about women too. I'm talking about everybody to be equal in everything. That's what equality is about. It's about being equal in everything that we do. You have your way of doing things, and I have my way of doing mine. But if it's dealing with equality, we could take the best parts of what we do and bring it together. So we could bring forth civilization. So we could teach civilization. So we could show others what knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is all about. That's dealing with universal change, which is zigzag zig in today's alphabets, the letter Z. When you deal with universal change, that's bringing forth knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which will show others how to deal with equality. Not everybody has that ability to deal with equality. Still stuck at 6. Being stuck at 6 It's not being able to allow yourself to elevate. When you still stuck at 6, which is being stuck at just equality, not allowing yourself to elevate, it's like, what are you doing? How are you dealing with equality? What are you doing to make yourself and others equal? You know, are you using your equality just for yourself, or are you using it for others? What are you doing with it? Because if you're not using it for others, if you're using equality for selfish gain, that's not dealing with equality. You're not allowing others to elevate with you. You just thinking about your own self, and that's not right and exact. You got to add on. You got to add on with others, not just yourself, with others. Showing others the way. You know, showing others how to be equal in everything. Showing others how to build a home for themselves. And when I say build a home for themselves, I'm not just talking about getting bricks and blocks and wood and actually building homes physically. I'm talking about the home mentally, what you put in your dome. Because the dome is the home. The dome is where the mind rests. You know, that's where we store information, and with that information, we use our wisdom to teach others. You know, but it's up to them to take it. It's up to them to take the best part of what you're saying. You know, depends on how your equality is dealt with. It might not even be the best part. It could be the poor part. It could be those poor parts. You know, but we deal with righteousness in this culture. Today's mathematics is wisdom, equality, or being born to build and destroy. And with this build, I say peace.